Hey guys, it's Mr. Foxtrot 1996, and today I'm going to be doing a kind of like a part 2 of my 6x6 build. I'm going to show you how I made it a 6x6. It's not really done right now. I don't have all the parts in for it, like another servo plate, drive lines, and I think that's about it. And then I have another servo and everything. So I'll show you how I did it, and then I'm going to explain how I'm going to change some things. So basically, what I did is I took Axial from a SCX10, an Axial SCX10, and I did like the normal tie rods. And these tie rods are actually off a Traxxas Summit because I wanted to shorten this, how far this tire was from the middle of the frame. So I basically just did shorter tie rods, and I'll probably do that on the front. I kind of like it, having a shorter wheelbase. And anyway, so basically what I did is I just put two halves together so I could have two output shafts, and then I have two I have one ring gear in here, and then I have two pinion gears. So I could have a drive line going out to the back that connects to this axle, and then I could have a drive line going from the front that connects to the transmission. So these tires will spin under power from the engine, and then these tires will spin under power from the engine and this drive line right here. And I don't see why you would make a 6x6 without the rear axle not having power, just kind of being like a tag axle. That'd be pretty stupid, because it wouldn't do anything. So basically for the tie rods, I have Traxxas Summit tie rods. Right now I only have it can still move. I have it so it won't move. It's attached to the axle, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld little tie rod mounts right here on this horizontal kind of C-pillar thing right here, just as a little support. So the tie rods are going to mount like that, and then they'll go down to the mounts right here. So I'll move this mount to the lower hole. There's a hole right here, and then I'll move this tie rod down to this hole, and then this tie rod right here will be going from here up to there. And that's how that's going to work. And then I'm not quite sure about my shock, but what I'm thinking of doing is just taking one of these shocks right here and putting it kind of in the middle, and then having like a metal piece come from right here, and then a metal piece come from my axle, so it meets about halfway in the middle. So then I could have range of motion. I'm not quite sure about how the axle, it will be able to travel up, but maybe not down. So I'll have to try to work on that. But anyway, I'm gonna get, and then I still need my servo right here. And another thing is, you're gonna notice when I try to pull it, it's not gonna turn. This wheel is locked up, and that's because one pinion gear is trying to turn clockwise, and the other is turning counterclockwise. So they're kind of acting against each other, and they're not moving this ring gear. So basically how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to... So this will be up like this, connected to this axle, and then I'm going to... I've did it before, I can't really explain how I did it, but basically instead of turning clockwise to go forward, I made it... Well, it was turning counterclockwise when I was pushing it forward. So basically what I did is I just flipped the differential in here, and then that turned the wheels. So when I pushed the car forward, the tires would rotate clockwise. And I don't know how that happened, but it happened. So I'll just do that to the rear axle. So then I'll be able to turn. And then I'll make it a four-wheel steering. So I don't have all the parts in right now, but I'll be able maybe by the weekend, I don't know. They're kind of like the parts that are the stragglers, so I don't know when I'm going to get that. But other than that, it's going pretty well. It took me like an hour to mount this whole thing up. And I'll do a kind of final video of it. So I'll make that like the part 3, like the final review, my thoughts about it, and if I would recommend it and all that stuff. But right now, I said I was going to make a video on Wednesday, so I made a video on Wednesday, but it's just not complete. So, I don't know when it's going to be complete, but hopefully you'll see another video on my channel by this coming weekend of it fully done and everything. So that's it. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment section, and subscribe and like if you want to help out my channel and you enjoy my videos. So I will see you guys later.